What's up, jabroni? Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're checking out the episode number 1 of a show called Revenge. This is the pilot episode. Of course, it was requested by a Patreon supporter at the tier where you can request I watch literally any pilot of any show or the second or third episodes of shows I've already done that aren't mainstay shows. Yeah, I don't know anything about the show. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's good. It's called Revenge. I'm expecting it to be about revenge. There's the girl from Captain America. I don't know her name, but she's in the show. She looked like, it looks like her. It looks like it's gonna be set somewhere in California or something, or I don't know, some bougie place. Everybody's dressed fancy and they have cocktails and stuff. So I'm guessing it's gonna be about that. My guess is this is gonna be about like, oh my God, you slept with my man. I can't believe you did that. And people kind of bickering back and forth or something, and revenge for maybe, I don't know, stealing her husband or something. I have no idea. I don't know what the show's about. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's good. I have not heard anything about this, but it has multiple seasons. I think like 4 or 5. I think. I mean, it has a lot of seasons. So I'm guessing it was popular enough to stay on the air. As always, if you like what I do here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. Remember that this is a pilot program show that was selected. Does not mean you will get the next episode on YouTube anytime soon. It means that somebody requested it and I am watching it. Know that before you watch the video and go into the comment section and it's like, when's episode 2 coming? Episode 2 might not ever come. I don't know. It might come, it might not. It depends on the supporter and what they want to watch. But yeah, we're gonna hop in here, have a good time. Hopefully the show is fun. I don't know. Here we go.
When I was a little girl, my understanding of revenge was as simple as the Sunday school proverbs it hid behind. Neat little morality slogans like, do unto others, and 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Oh, it's about a murder. Okay.
For the truly wronged,
Where are we?
real satisfaction can only be found in one of 2 places: absolute forgiveness or mortal vindication.
Wait, was that your husband that was shot?
This is not a story about forgiveness.
Man, look at the size of that house.
I feel like a jackass in this sucks.
Well, stop acting like one and you'll stop feeling like one. Trust me, if your friends could see you now...
I'd probably get jumped.
Okay.
Hey, you really want out of that tux?
Oh shit, okay. Wait, they just showed the person.
Go with him, go with him.
Too much food.
Come on.
They showed the killer.
Where the hell is my son?
Yeah, about that. Your fingerprints are all over the gun now?
Charlotte? Oh my God.
Don't touch him, bro. Dude, she bailed on you. Mom?
Daniel, please! Daniel!
They're yelling your husband's name and you didn't run over
what a
there.
rare opportunity you have here, Miss Thorne.
What kind of job do you do that you can afford a Hampton summer house? Holy shit. Must be like a lawyer or something, right? Did she change her name? What did her dad call her? Amanda? Was that her?
Croydon.
Well, how much are the tickets? 10,000 a pop.
Oh shit.
Count me in for one. Are you sure? It's for a good cause, right?
How much?
Yeah,
What
my
do you
Gloria.
do?
Thank you.
Don't think I didn't see you eyeballing that case of beer, Dak.
Oh, Dad owns a bar.
That's the guy, right?
Yes, you can get as much beer as I want.
All right, well, in that case, I'll just
Is that
have
the
to
guy
make
that
sure
shot?
Dad double checks the inventory
Or they was
while
dragging the
I'm
body
gone.
at least?
Yeah, why don't you tell me another 100
And
times?
that's the other guy.
Did you already wash those garbage bins out back?
Oh God.
Would you please add the new
I would hate
announcement
all
to
these
the
people.
website, see if we can't drum up some more business?
Michael, this winter, you were one of those couples everyone roots for.
Oh, you
I
are
have no
the
doubt.
people next door.
Welcome to
So when you go to the Hamptons, right? You only come to these houses during the summer, right? Does anybody live in the Hamptons during the wintertime?
Hey.
Who the?
Whoa, whoa, what's going on? What's going on?
What the hell?
You make a mistake! Get your hands off my daughter! Amanda, let her go! Amanda! Amanda!
I'm just glad I can help put that monster away.
Oh my God, did they set up her? Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay, this is gonna be one of those shows. Out of like I said, sleeping with my husband, cheating on me with this person. So it's called Revenge because her plot is to literally take down this entire family.
Conrad? What's
Oh my
wrong?
God, he's about to have a heart attack.
Are you okay? Conrad!
No, that would be poison.
Alright, so the first thing
They
you
harped
do
on the soup there.
the code.
Is he gonna be okay?
Ma'am, I need you to step back, please.
Where are you taking
What
him?
is happening here?
Lydia!
Where?
Emily Thorne. My God, is this your husband? Do you need a ride to the hospital?
No, I don't.
How far are we from the Hamptons?
I do suggest that he stay away from the South Fork Inn spicy piss for a while.
South Fork Inn.
Yeah.
I thought you went golfing.
Yeah, I did earlier.
South Fork is a half hour in the opposite direction.
Well,
I'm aware of that.
walk away, doctors.
Excuse me.
Yep, they're like, oh, this is
You always
awkward.
get in the way when you're...
Don't do it again.
I was about to say, I guess when you're this rich, you kind of just accept it and like live with it. I'm guessing because like so much money's on the line, and you get used to like a life. I'm guessing a lot of people that are that rich just kind of
Emily!
they fuck it.
Hey!
Okay.
Plot thickens.
Fucked up.
Who's that?
Nolan Ross, former tech boom whiz kid and perennial pain in the ass. If you emptied the bank accounts of everyone at this party, it wouldn't add up to the interest his makes in a week. And that is Queen Victoria.
Oh, so he's the richest person in the entire thing. Interesting. Nerdy kid or the weird kid is the one person he's like loaded.
We met briefly on the beach.
And then yesterday at the South Fork Inn. I hope your husband's feeling better.
Ah, why would she do that? Oh, that is so grimy and fucked up. Oh, that's awesome. That is, oh man, I thought they were gonna like, hold on to that. They just threw it out.
Victoria, wait.
Oh, Jesus, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my God.
Everyone listen up, please. I want to thank you all for helping the stowaway convince them to stick around an extra year to help me out.
Almost two, actually. But who's counting? Is it two? There's two.
To Jack!
I'm guessing that that is selling.
Yes, you too.
Mr. Porter, do you have a moment?
Sure. Right this way.
The bank is not going to approve any further extensions.
Oh, never mind.
All I need is 30 more days.
He doesn't have the money.
Call your realtors, ladies and gentlemen, because this one's going to go fast.
How does this
And
work?
Lydia,
How much
wherever
power?
you end up, I hope that the Van Gogh is a constant reminder of the friendship we shared.
How much power does this lady have? And what is up with this weird guy, man? So the Jack is the other guy. What's the other guy's name? The one Jack, right? The guy with at the
How
bar.
many Harvard men does it take to
He's
screw
the
an
one that
light bulb?
kills him,
I don't
right?
know.
That was him that had the hoodie
One in
on.
the whole world just revolves around him.
You don't seem like a douche.
One more?
Drink or joke?
Either, both.
What do you say? I don't don't know what he sees there. And if he thinks that's Amanda based on that, that'd be weird. Does he know it's a little girl? That'd be super weird though. She looks nothing like the little girl. Yeah, you're not creepy.
Amanda.
How do you know that?
I nearly didn't recognize you today, but that's the whole point, isn't it? Oh!
Do you know how easy it would be for me to crush your windpipe?
I don't think your father would approve. Amanda, your father trusted me.
My father trusted everybody. What are you doing here, Nolan?
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. No one wants this Imperious cadre of toxic bonies to eat it more than yours truly. So how can I be of service?
You can't.
Your father was the first person to believe in me. He invested in my company when no one else would. That key, it opens a lockbox in Zurich. Now that you're 18, you're officially 49% owner of my company.
Holy shit!
Board meetings are every other Wednesday, but you don't have to show up. I am finally able to provide you the life you are unjustly
That's why she's got so much money.
And sadly, I won't be able to share that life with you.
Oh, okay.
Set it up by the windows, please.
She's taking down everybody. Okay. She's pretending to be the Asian.
Pepper in my fist.
Oh, the woman you loved. What did you love? You love the Victoria girl? Holy shit.
Sometimes all you have left is revenge. Like
Your
I
dad was
said,
in love with a married woman?
this is not a story about forgiveness.
I want you to find out everything you can about a young woman named Emily Thorne.
All right, well, that was episode number 1 of Revenge. I'd probably give, honestly, the episode, I don't know, the ending, like the last 10 minutes were kind of weird for me. I'd probably give it a 7. Honestly, I was going to go with an 8, but I feel like the ending got way too, I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of had it just gave me a bad, I don't know, predictable kind of shit towards the end there. Not towards the end, but the last half. The second half of the episode just kind of turned into predictable, and I didn't like the ending of the episode, honestly. The acting to be faltered as well, with some of them when they were trying to be all hard, ooh, I don't know, just the acting just was weird. When she it was mostly by our main girl too. Whoever the Emily girl is, she tried to act a certain way, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. And also the weird guy at the party with the filming, his acting was weird, and then it became okay, and then it got weird. I don't know. There was some things there, but I would still give it a 7. I'm intrigued about the plot, the whole plot, the plot about what's happening, and the mystery of it intrigues me. Definitely intrigues me a lot. I don't fully understand what the hell happened, what went down. I mean, I'm guessing the company was going under, or maybe they were embezzling money and they blamed it on her dad, or maybe the dad found out, was gonna go to people, and everything just went to hell, I'm guessing. But let's break down the episode like we always do, kind of figure out some things. So the episode starts off with Daniel. We find out his name is somebody was murdered. We find out later it was Daniel, the son of Queen Victoria, and Chidi McCheek guy. I don't know what his name is. And then, yeah, he was murdered by somebody. But then they show the face, and I believe that was the Jack guy who murdered. I think this was the Jack guy. Let me see when they show his face. Because I kind of find it weird that they ended up showing his face. I was like, wow, they showed his face. That's weird. Let's see. So the episode, we're at a wedding engagement party. We see these two looking at each other, red-haired guy, this person, they're giving themselves ooh, with something, eyes, I don't know, weird interaction. We then have homeboy here who, the way he talks, he's from the poor side of town, and he's messing with a rich girl. Okay, this is when they show the guy's face, right? That's the Jack guy. Okay, so yeah, the Jack guy, I don't know. It appears like he murdered. Maybe he didn't murder. Maybe it's kind of throwing us off. Maybe he's found the body, dragged it. I don't know what was happening here. Maybe he's protecting Emily. Maybe Emily shot him. Who knows? She did have sand on her, which we saw at the beginning, so alludes to that. I mean, they did it so quickly, maybe people forget about it by the time it's revealed, but she did have sand on her. Daniel's getting a phone call from Emily. Again, could be her playing into like, oh, see, I called him because I was looking for him kind of situation. So it couldn't have been me, because if I knew where he was, I wouldn't have called. Damn, it's getting hot in this room. She's getting married. The mom says she approves all this stuff. We have these two here. The sister of Daniel and the brother of Jack essentially find the body. There was this whole thing, yelling, screaming. I would find it weird. Honestly, if I was at that party, I'd be like, wait, the whole family's running. This is your fiance and you don't run over. I find that a little bit weird. I mean, I would. All right, we find out she's renting a beach house in the Hamptons. And this entire time I'm like, what does she do? What is her, how much money does she make? Find out at the end how she has so much money. We get flashbacks to her from the past. Turns out her name used to be Amanda. She used to come here with her father. She has a best friend. Let's see. The episode kind of went the way I thought when in terms of some of the petty stuff, like, oh my god, sleeping with my husband. Oh my god, I'm like a rebel teenage daughter. So I mean, like, I don't know. Some of the stuff was predictable, what you would expect in this kind of show. But it did take some interesting twists and turns, I guess. Let's see. We get introduced to Jack, who's going to Haiti to save people, or not to. I mean, he's just gonna go, help people in Haiti. Yeah, it's his brother. We find out later his dad is losing the restaurant. We have showing off that these two are besties until they're not besties at the end because she's banging her husband. We get flashbacks of her with her dad. We're hanging out with her meeting the Lydia lady. We get the whole situation of what the hell went down. I thought her dad was murdered, but it wasn't. He wasn't murdered. He was set up by some people. Let's see. She essentially steals this server's stuff. I would explain why she was looking at the name tag. She sees at one point here she sees the dad, right? Pretty she wore black hair to pretend she was like the Asian girl. Yeah, she sees him walk in, saw the other lady walk in. They're banging. He essentially gets something that appears to be like a heart attack, but it's not a heart attack. Turns out he was poisoned. See, I don't get it. This is what I'm saying, right? So the show did. So the thing with the soup, right? And this is going to apply to other shows, but the thing with the soup, they did this thing about showing the soup, right? Which I'm like, okay, cool. To give us like, oh, it means he was poisoned, right? But then it did the thing at the end when she was in the costume thing to show her poisoning the soup. I feel like we didn't need one of those two scenes. Like it shouldn't have harped on the soup so much. It didn't harp on the soup, but it like, I don't know. Like, watch, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Like, see?
Conrad.
It did that. This should be all you need. You don't need the scene at the end of her poisoning the soup. Because like the next scene, like you get like, it's pretty implied that she was the one that did it, right? I don't know, maybe I don't know. I mean, it's a random thing to point out, but I just didn't get the point of showing it both times, honestly. I mean, it's not like anything that I'm gonna like, that I would harp on in a negative way. I'm just something that if I was editing this show, I would be like, well, let's take this part out. We found out that Jack has her old dog. The dog recognizes her. The dog's gotta be like 15 years old. Gotta be on death's door. Because it's been like at least, I mean, she's gotta be what, like her mid-20s? Maybe early 20s, I don't know. Comes here, her husband had the thing. It turns out it's not a heart attack. She sees the robe. She knows that he's been unfaithful. Then she's like, don't do it again. We go to the party. Emily sets her eyes on Queen Victoria's son. I thought this scene was awesome. I was like, that was fucking hilarious. When she walks up to here and she's like, Lydia, hope I ran into you at the so-and-so inn. Hope your husband's okay. Great line. I fucking lost it there. We get the dad here. He's gonna lose the restaurant. We get her bumping into Daniel, essentially, you know. I mean, clearly looks like she poured it on him, but bumping into Daniel to get introduced to him or to make it seem like a random encounter. We get Jack is going to sell the boat to essentially save the family business. This is going to keep him around. But what I don't understand is why the redhead guy, why did he want the boat in the first place? He made it seem like he has a plan with like that whole thing. Like nothing would make me happier. Like if he knew that dad's business was going to go under and he knew that the boat thing was going to be a thing that needed to happen. I don't know. I don't understand. Because he was just weird the whole time. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand his character, honestly. Because they said he was like the richest person in this entire boat by like a landslide, right? Or like the richest person in the Hamptons. Because I guess he owns some tech company. Then it's implied that he was working with like one girl's father. But that makes zero sense because he looks to be the same age as Emily. So it must have been his father that was working with her father. But then when he picks her up at the jail cell, he's like, "Your father's been working with me, half my company." I don't get it. We got it. Like I don't understand that because you would have been her age. He also said, "I was eyewitness to what happened to your father. You weren't there, so I don't know how you were eyewitness." And she lived next door and saw it. Yeah, I'm not feeling this his character so far in this episode. I mean, I'm sure he grows. I mean, I don't know. He just didn't seem like he was just weird for being weird's sake, honestly. Yeah. Then we have the one girl's, you know, her version of revenge is to exile somebody from the Hamptons. She essentially says, "Your house is for sale now, and take your gift that you gave me back." Like they call her Queen Victoria. She has so much pull in the Hamptons, which is weird because you're not even the richest family in the Hamptons. The other dude is. Why do you have so much pull? Interesting. Let's see. These two get to know one another. These two argue. So I was upset here when that was happening. I was like, how would he know that it was her? But because he was just looking at her face, I'm like, well, if you saw her when she was little, then you wouldn't be able to recognize her. But he saw her when she got out of jail, so therefore it would make sense. Not sure why she wouldn't trust him. Not sure at all why she wouldn't trust him. And again, not sure why he would want the boat. Because like he tries to like this. I didn't like this entire interaction. I just thought the acting here was bad. It just didn't. I don't know. They just didn't pull it off for me. Yeah, it turns out he wants to help bring down the people from that company as well. He knows what she's doing. Your secret's safe with me. Find her out that she's in jail. Then we get this interaction. We're meant to believe. I mean, you are like her age, right? I mean, you look like about maybe a couple years older than her. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, her acting here did not work for me either. She was trying to be all hard, like, "I'll never see my dad in like 10 years." Like, I don't know. I don't know. It just stuck out for me. It was like cringy kind of stuff for me. Her trying to be tough and hard. We find out how she's rich though. He owns half that dude's company, and then we find out about forgiveness. She said this isn't about forgiveness, so it's about revenge. Yeah, this is the scene I was talking about. We didn't need this scene at all. This entire scene could have been cut. When do we get? Here we go. This is when we cross out the picture. So we see all these people in this picture. And we find out that she's gonna go after every single one of these people. Because I when it happened, I was like, why would she screw over that lady? That lady isn't one of the mean people. Turns out she is, and she was purposely trying to get this all to happen to screw her over. Not. I thought she was trying to ruin her whole thing. She wasn't. She was trying to ruin the other lady. That's why in the next scene, crosses it out with a marker. Bam. The next on it. Let's see. Then yeah, this is weird too. Give me everything you know on this Emily girl. Why? I don't understand this. It could just be that her character, like her, she's just that type of person that she wants to know everything on people. I don't know. Don't fully understand why she would like harp on her. But like their interactions haven't been anything up to this point. Their interactions was where we met one time on a boat. I don't know. Then again, no. She does seem to. I guess it does make sense. She does seem to have this controlling thing about it, and she definitely seems like she controls her son. So I guess it makes sense. The son seems to be getting kind of cozy with you. So I'm gonna look up everything on you. I guess that does make sense. Never mind that. I mean, yeah, and that's the episode. Well, that was episode number 1. Like I said, I would probably give it a 7. The mystery was intriguing, a lot of cliche stuff, but the mystery is what grabbed me for the most part. So the characters, we don't really get. I mean, the characters are cliche too. Literally every single one of them is a cliche, which is why I didn't really harp on the characters too much, and like their personalities or anything. Like none of them, I don't think any of them were like that interesting besides Emily. I'm trying to think right now. I mean the creepy weird dude with the phone. He's just weird. I guess Jack would be my second character that I would be most interested in. I'd love to know more about him and his. Nah, his brother seems like he's gonna be cliche dude, and the daughter seems like she's gonna be cliche dude as well. So I don't know. Yeah, my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reaction. You can get episodes extra early. Nope, that's not true. You can't get episodes extra early. If episodes for this show are up, they will be over on Patreon. If they ever come to YouTube, there's maybe, I don't know. Like I said, this show was just a pilot program. That does not mean that the episodes are going to be coming here or anything, but hopefully you guys check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna get out of here and talk to you guys later.